Hello students, so let's continue with the MCQs. I want to just say you one thing before we start with the MCQs. There are so many books available in the market now which are based on MCQs, which has purely MCQs, case study question, assertion reasoning type questions. You have to be very careful when you go through them because I have noticed in most of the books, in many books, not in all the books, but in many books, either the questions are wrong or if the questions are correct, sometimes the answer which they have given are wrong. So only if your concepts are clear, you will be able to, choose a correct answer and you will be able to verify that the given answer is correct or not. Because sometimes the question is wrong and sometimes the answer is wrong. Now, so let's start with the first MCQ. Which diagram shows image formation of an object on a screen by a converging lens? Now, in this case, 4 diagrams are given. Okay, by a converging lens. So, convex lens is given and screen is shown. Now, they have not drawn arrows. We know that whenever it is a ray diagram, arrow should be there for every incident or refracted ray. Okay, arrows are missing here. So this is wrong. But okay, let us assume if we put arrows, then which diagram is correct? Now, if we look at the first diagram, we can see here that the incident ray which is incident at optical center, it is bending. It is not going undeviated. So this diagram is wrong. Okay. Now, this is the next diagram. So here again the ray which is incident at optical center which is coming from the object is bending. We know in convex lens or concave lens the ray passing through optical center passes without any deviation. So B is also wrong. Now if we look at C diagram and D diagram. Okay. Now if we put arrows for incident and refracted rays. Now, in the first case, there is a parallel ray and they have given that dot is lying at the focus so that the distance of dot from the convex lens is focal length. So, upper ray which is parallel is passing through focus, correct. The second ray which is, incident at some other point on the convex lens. We don't know how exactly it is going to bend, but we know that it is going to bend towards the principal axis. But this cannot be right because here the two rays, refracted rays, are meeting at focus exactly because the distance of the point from the lens is focal length. But we know that image is formed at focus only when the object is at infinity. So this diagram must be wrong. It is wrong. D option, here parallel ray coming from the object is passing through focus, and the other which is passing through optical center, it is going undeviated and the both rays are meeting on the screen, so the image is formed on the screen. Okay, so this is a case when the object is placed between F and 2F because you can see that focal length distance on right hand side. So if you take on left hand side, object is lying between F and 2F. Image is real, inverted and magnified, lying beyond 2F on the other side. Okay, so D option is correct. I hope you have got the answer. Now, this is the second MCQ. If a beam of red light and a beam of violet light are incident at the same angle on the inclined surface of a prism from air medium and produce angles of refraction R and nu respectively, which of the following is correct? Usually we use a symbol, we don't use a symbol nu for angle of refraction, we use nu for frequency, but okay, fine if it is used here. So R is the angle of refraction for red color and nu is the angle of refraction for violet light. Or I think so it was V actually, I thought it's nu. Okay, you can take it as V, no problem. Now, then you have to find which of the following is correct. Hope so you have watched the video showing dispersion of white light through a glass prism. If it is clear, you can easily give the answer because Angle of refraction means angle between the refracted ray and the normal. Okay. And if the bending is least, then R will be maximum. Okay. So out of two colors, red and violet, we know red color bends the least. So R will be more for red color. It means R is greater than V. Okay. So R is greater than V. It means yes. So B option, R should be greater than V, or nu, whatever is a symbol here for the angle of refraction for violet light. Okay. Why? Because we know that red color bends the least and violet bends the most. So the color which bends the least will be having greater value for R. Okay. So R is having greater value. Red color is having greater value for angle of refraction than violet light. So R is greater than V. B option is correct. Hope you have understood these MCQs. And remember again, if you will see this question in one of the reference books for MCQs, wrong option is given. Wrong answer is given. Okay, so be careful when you go through the MCQs book. So goodbye students. See you in the next video. Thank you.